gracious. It's me. Thank you, Baxter, for joining me on this very special occasion. Welcome all. It's good to be here. It's a true pleasure. It's me, BG. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Enough. What's up, everybody? It's me. How you doing? Wait, I meant to say, there you go. It's time to talk about One Piece. Chernobite, a thanks for the sub. Yamato is certifiably unbased.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter, for that one. That's a big... Yes, it's Friday. Goda's here. Well, that's yet to be determined. We're alive, people. Sorry for being late. Complicated business, as they say. Had some things to attend to, but they're all squared away now, and here we are to talk about One Piece, as we do. It's not yet Saturday for me, but it will be soon. Possibly by the end of this stream, it will be Saturday for me. Either way, let's just jump into it, shall we? Let's just scoot on over. Nothing else to get to. There's a new chapter. It's time to, the vibe is gonna be...
You're gonna be recompleted.
We're gonna be recompleted. Jaded Nate's soy opinion, Yamato is Goda writing. Well, I guess that's just up to the public to decide. But let's get into it, shall we? And away we go! Woo!
You're gonna be recompleted.
We're gonna recomplete it here today, everybody. Alright. We are one step closer to leaving Wano, indeed. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. Adventure Piece is so close, I can taste it. But let's just jump into it. You know, hey, it's late. Let's just get right into it. Let's not fuck around. Let's see what's going on in this chapter this week. So here you go, people. Chapter 1057. Right? Oh, Nestle PK, how dare you give me money?
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you for the easy money, Baxter. 6 months ain't not bad. Not bad. Let's go for 6 D months. A toast. A toast to the recompleted individuals out there. Thank you. All right, let's make some progress here, shall we? I'm gonna try to go fast because I am wiped. Oh, tiring day. Okay, but I was teetering. I was like, oh, do I do it? Do I just say fuck it and come back tomorrow and do the stream? No, I couldn't. Recomplete D. Yeah, clearly this is an elevator type situation, planned from the elevator. A chapter 1 situation without question. We're doing it. How happy are we that Law and his crew are gone forever? We'll analyze that as we go, right? We'll talk about all that stuff because that's I mean, you know, there's some reason to be optimistic about that stuff. All right, okay. Cover of Shonen Jump. Some kind of summer Matsuri festival. Oh, I learned this kanji, huh? Since we last spoke. We'll do the poll, Tanigawa. Good question. We shan't forget. Matsuri means festival. Isn't that epic? Haha, very epic. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm gonna bet there's no chance to go any quicker than usual. Takuto, you're exactly right. There's basically a 0% chance because I don't intentionally make them longer or shorter. I am a total slave to my own what's the word? Stream of consciousness. So forgive me. Forgive me if I just change absolutely nothing about it. Look at Delta Deku. Is that like Sigma, but less? Now, my man over here, is it just me, or does he look like he's like a 55-year-old man or older? I don't know. Either way, what's his name again? Not Yuhi. I actually like Jujutsu Kaisen, at least the anime. I just, these days, I just like a simple, straightforward shonen. Because that's what I like. That's what I've been reading since I was young. I like it every time. Every time I like it. So when things get too complicated, it can be taxing, you know. Naruto copy is what he is. What's his name again? Itadori. Yeah, what's his other name? Gamma male. Obviously, Deku's a proud gamma male. He's got a lazy, something like that. He's just a shit artist. They're saying the artist is just shit. Well, there you go. All right, okay. And before we get into the actual chapter, yes, of course, people. Obviously, we have to do the poll once again. Okay, here we go. Now, I know the Goda voters last week just got fucked. They just got reamed. They just got absolutely obliterated last week, and you gotta feel for them. So, will this be a redemption arc for the Goda posters? Will it be, or will Hakta begin his streak? Will he effortlessly continue dominating in the field? We're gonna find out. All right, let's pull up the prediction. Okay, here's what it was last time. Oh wait, that was for the other stream. Okay, it doesn't matter. It was like way. Actually, what was it last time? Is there any way I can find the summary of it? Hang on, I'm just clicking a button here. No, it's gone. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. All right. Star prediction. Here we go. Here it goes. Goda or Hackta. It's the vote. Is it Goda or is it Hackta? Bet it all, people. Now's your chance to win back those buckaroo bits you lost. Buy the dip immediately. All right. And the voting has begun. Goda or Hackta, vote right now. You got 30 minutes, people. Get them in. All right. Win back some buckaroo bits if you've lost. Oh, hey, Takuto, you had a perfect streak so far. Did last week fuck you over? I'm just curious. I think that you had said you got it right each time. True Hackta. Well, we're going to find out at the end, right? What happened to Big Meme and Kaido? Did they die? We simply don't know. However, I can say, you weren't here last week? Oh, well, there you go. Hackta has no gas. I think it's basically 100% certain that Big Mom is not dead because Zeus, the Cloud homie, is still alive. I mean, it is theoretically possible that, like, homies operate. So, like, even then, I guess it doesn't totally confirm it. It seems very likely that Big Mom is alive. It's been, like, ubiquitous across the entire series when a Devil Fruit user dies or goes unconscious even, like, their powers deactivate. I guess it is a little different when you grant something life. I mean, the whole Zeus breaking away from Big Mom, who knows exactly what that means? There's no one to know. All in on Hackta, there you go. And there was somebody was asking just about Chainsaw Man or something. I don't have much to say about it other than I hope it's good. Like it's by MAPPA, which is the same people who did Jujutsu Kaisen. And while I did like Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know. Like I liked it quite a bit. I thought the animation was good, but not just like amazing. You know, right? The new season of Attack on Titan, which had a lot more CG in it. So I don't know. I have not even started Chainsaw Man Part 2 yet. I'm going to. I'm working my way up to it. I'll get there. I'm sure I'll share some thoughts with you at some point, lads. So I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen just feels soulless. Well, I don't know. I liked it for what it was. It was simple, but okay. Anyway, we're trying to make some headway here, people. All right. Deku is based. This guy's based. Luffy. This guy seems cringe right here. This guy is not my Nika. All right, here we go. Or is he? Is he my one and only Nika? I have low expectations for Chainsaw Man because of censoring gore. Yeah, when it comes to Chainsaw Man, I'm a little worried about, like, the designs being overly complicated, although in the preview, we did see that it was all animation, but they still might be saving, like, the shitty CG stuff for just outside the trailer, so we just don't know. We just don't know, you know? Anyway, we're gonna find out. Chainsaw Man 2 has been good so far. I'm glad to hear it, and I will break into it before too long. All right, chapter 1056, our good friends, Raimu, Teal and Sketch, No Sir, Dark Phoenix, Portgas, Spicy Lice, and No Sir, Sketch and Teal. Thanks for translating the chapter, lads. Thanks, TCB boys. All right. And Oda says, Kurazushi are giving away capsule prizes with their sushi. Okay. I had to finish 40 platters to win. It was a fun challenge, but okay. All right. Cool. Very fun. To be fair, the show has been in production for over a year now, so maybe they took their time to make it a beautiful 2D animation. I probably won't watch either way. I'll check it out. Yeah, that's right, everybody. Time for the best character in the series since Chapter 1, baby. It's Uta! And her name is Uta. She's going to join the crew, and if she doesn't, just die. That's all I got. There you go. Chapter 1, baby. All right. So, Pant. Can you believe it? Oh, wait, sorry. Read to right to left. Yeah, here we go. She's gonna fucking die. Yes, thank you, Mr. Ninja. All right, fire happened. Is that like a sword? Diamante confirmed, boys. Bruh. Okay, and then Uta wakes up. Probably pissed herself. Probably a big puddle of piss in that bed. Love to see it. Are you guys aware there is a movie? Shut up, bitch! All right, great. Okay, Uta's thinking about something. She's thinking about Lucky Roo coming to molest her, as Shanks just doesn't care. He probably sold her to him. Very interesting parenting opportunity there. Trash. Okay, and pulled out of the trash a thing that says, when I sing that song, it's a prayer you'll come. I need you to hear it. I need you to believe it. Okay, epic. Let's have faith in our... Okay, I mean, these lyrics are just, like, meaningless. They don't mean anything. I don't know, like, they mean, like, an appropriate generic amount of stuff going on right here. That's fine. I've never heard of this Uta character before. Was she really there from Chapter 1? She's a certified Chapter 1 bitch to her core. And she's cash money, which is the really important thing. Yeah, I'm giving this a light 1 on these lyrics right here. Not impressed. Okay, all right, fine. I can't understand the deep lyrics, and my IQ is way too low. Forgive me, everybody. What am I even supposed to take away? Okay, so like Uta, again, this doesn't matter at all, and I'm wasting my time analyzing it, but I'm going just to think about it for a second anyway. Okay, so like, are any of these people Uta? Maybe, I don't know. She witnessed or was part of like some sort of like massacre or something, and waking up from that nightmare, she then thinks about her dad or dad figure, and is like, yeah, I like that guy, and then writes some fairly generic song lyrics about till we meet again, like she wants to see Shanks again or something. Okay, Uta was foreshadowed from the Monsters one-shot. Did a character not sing somewhere in Monsters? I don't know that one actually did, but let's just assume that happened. That is chapter 1 like preparation, boys. And you need to cope if you're an Uta chapter 1 denier, all right? So please do that. Please begin coping. All right. I'll say this for people who are concerned. I think that there are movie spoilers out there, because the movie is out now, I'm pretty sure, right? At least I've seen people at least claiming that there are spoilers, so I would tread carefully. As for me, I couldn't care less. I'm totally unattached. Oh, it's out tomorrow? Okay, I don't know. Maybe like they were pre-screening or something. I could be wrong. I don't know. The plot spoilers of the film are out. Okay, there you go. Yeah, sounds like stuff. To Uta ever appear in the story? Yeah, chapter 1.
The American people are tired of women.
They hear that, Uta? All right, it's time to move on. Okay, thanks, Bernie. All right. Here we go, people. Chapter 1, 056, Cross Guild, baby. Here we go. All right. Now, okay, all right. We've got a lot. This, by far, is the most important part of this entire chapter right now. It's your boy! Thank you, Baxter. He's back, baby. It's the literal best character in One Piece is back. And Katakuri's back with his brother Oven, looking fucking, yeah, Oven's back. You guessed it, buddy. I do love Oven. Oven is just, remember that one filler arc from, I forget when it happens exactly. I think it's after Enies Lobby, when there's a guy who just has like the warm fruit in like, he's like the don of like a family. It's like a mob kind of thing, but he wears like no clothes and he flies around shooting like hot air from his nose. And he's like a silly villain. Anyway, Oven is just like that exact same guy in power, but like done good and not terrible. The Pounder of Pound, indeed. I would also love some mochi. Katsuguri here is an instant. I gotta say, this gives strong credence to Goda, but all that does is that increases the odds for Hacta taking it. So don't count yourselves out just yet. Okay, Garima, 66, Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 15, Katsuguri and Oven spring into action. How did the Sanji brothers here? Okay, great question. I've got to say immediately, okay, Oven is very powerful. Oven's power levels are like sort of unconfirmed a little bit. Okay, Katakuri alone should be able to easily decimate like the entirety of the Vinsmoke forces. Maybe that's like a bit of an exaggeration, but it's not much. Like, let's not forget how unbelievably OP Katakuri was for like the entirety of Whole Cake Island. I mean, literally untouched for like, and again, that's after the hockey retcon. He's just so fucking powerful. Okay, Nate, I have sacrificed myself to warn you. The movie spoils stuff you're not supposed to know. Avoid the spoilers. Is that so? Huh. Well, but what could that even be? What could that even be? Because, like, what, does Oda really expect me to, like, that sounds like some hack to shit right there. Does Oda expect me, as just a general One Piece fan, to, like, avoid watching the movie or even hearing about it or anything, you know? I don't know. Note that Katakuri is probably still recovering from the Luffy fight, since this is presumably right after Whole Cake Island. I mean, I probably will check out the movie. I mean, again, like, I want to know, as a consumer of One Piece, like, if Oda is making some horrible mistakes by producing the movie, as he did with the last movie, you know? It's a big thing like the last film. Oh, no! Oh, God. My bet is Oda's just slower than he anticipated, as always. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is terrible. Nate, we need to do movie nights. We could do some One Piece movie nights, probably. Maybe when we start to get more breaks, we're cut up with SBS stuff. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Or something like that. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. Let's put the movie talk aside. Who knows? Who cares? We'll find out. Avoid spoilers, apparently, people, if you don't want to know stuff. The movie was announced to be coming out on the 5th, like 10 months ago, which is today, aka I guess like tomorrow in Japan or something. Yeah, whatever. All right, anyway. It's true, Film Gold spoiled nothing, but then, you know, fucking the perfect amount was Z, like, or Zeto, whatever. Z spoiled nothing. It just added extra, like, fluff, which again, you can totally ignore it. Which is the right thing. Like, I mean, you should be able to totally ignore the movie. But Zeto was actually a good character. It's just that his plan is, like, retarded, nonsensical, you know? Okay, whatever. Oda wrote lore into the movie specifically despite you because he criticized his Chapter 1 plans. Oh, no. All right, okay. Let's move on. Enough movie talk. It is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. So, okay, again, this isn't that long after, like, Luffy had left. Obviously, these guys, they've been trapped. They broke away. I mean, maybe it's, like, a week, maybe 2 weeks after the beatdown. But, like, characters in One Piece recover pretty darn fast. So, like, I think it's fair to assume that Katakuri is, like, basically back to 100%. Because why would we believe otherwise? You know, there's no real reason to assume anything else. That's fine. That's fine. Katakuri should totally stomp these guys. Like, the Vinsmokes are absolutely nothing compared to the Big Mom Pirates. I'll tell you my real feelings, though. It's just, it's about seeing Katakuri here. And people were saying this in the fucking, in the Discord before, that like, oh, here comes Nate. All right, people are saying things like Katakuri shouldn't be wearing a scarf. The thing about the scarf thing is, like, yes, of course we would want, like, Katakuri's character to have, like, visibly evolved and, like, to no longer feel the need to, like, hide himself because he's, like, through his fight with Luffy, he's, like, made peace with, like, you know, like, being made fun of or something. I think that we're getting a little bit of the, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be too critical of that, because, like, on the one hand, it's just, I'm sure he's been used to wearing the scarf. It's, like, his thing. He wears it all the time, right? It's fine. So it, like, a little bit cuts against what I would, like, ideally like Katakuri to be presented as, of, like, you know, he's, like, evolved, he's changed. Like, there still could be time for that, you know? Busting out the dark red kidney beans in honor of Katakuri's return. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I got my dark red kidney beans downstairs. Though I had a salad before, so I'm pretty full right now. Got tons of exercise today. I was killing it today. It was great. And it was back and shoulders day at the gym. Kino. Right. So, what was I saying? Right, okay. So, like, yes, we'd like to see him, like, evolving and his personality developing as it was, and this feels like a bit of a step backwards. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Again, he's being shown with his, like, his consistent old design. This is like, this design choice is like a 5 out of 10. It's like, it's totally average. Would have liked it to be better. It's not like a 1. It's like down the middle. It's like, okay, I think it could have been a little better, Oda. But again, maybe he'll develop that as we go on, because this gets to the other thing about, like, the real big brain observation about seeing Katakuri here is, like, I am disappointed a little bit. And again, this is a little bit of, like, my own headcanon fanfic stuff that I don't want to project too much onto the story. That, like, I was really hoping that when Katakuri showed up, it would be, like, something notable. And by the way, I'm sure you guys remember offhand, we saw the Big Mom Pirates coming to Wano, right? And we saw most of the crew was on the ship. We all know Katakuri was not there. Can anyone remember offhand if Oven was on that ship or not? I think that he was not there, which I think confirms basically that all the people we've seen here are people that were left behind in Whole Cake Island or in Totland. Oven wasn't there. Oh, okay. I would want to double check that and verify. However, I think that is true. I think this is, like, guys who stayed behind. Okay, so that's fine. So timeline stuff, you don't got to worry about that. However, it's just that, and again, Oda could, like, develop this, and now that Katakuri is part of this cover arc, I want Katakuri to, like, do more. I mean, Katakuri here defending, like, his home, his crew, honorable, good stuff. Daifuku was the one there. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense why Daifuku isn't here. I was thinking, like, this would be a good time to show Daifuku with his brothers, but if he's off doing stuff with Big Mom, makes sense, you know? Yeah, I wonder who's gonna save the Germa. I don't know, maybe, like, Pudding. I kind of think, like, a Pudding intervention is fairly likely here, you know? And she'll be like, that's, like, my Sanji-kun's, you know, family. I don't want them to, like, get killed. Like, again, she, like, was slapping... Gangster Gastino is gonna be my man. He's gonna swoop in. He's gonna save them all. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, all I'm saying is, like, I want this cover arc to, like, do something more interesting with Katakuri, and I really think it would be good to, like, again, like, Katakuri, the most basic thing that we could even hope for, like, Katakuri's development after Whole Cake Island, because, again, Katakuri is basically the best One Piece character, the best written character in the entire fucking series, especially after Nika stuff with Luffy. He's kicked out of that position, at least slightly, you know, he's at least now edged out. Like, Katakuri having the scarf off would have been like, okay, character development a little bit. A lot of us, we had said, like, oh, this cover arc can be like Brûlé and Katakuri and maybe other members of the crew, like, they flee and they form, like, a new crew or something, or they're just like, we just don't want to live under Big Mom. And now that Big Mom is defeated and, like, may or may not be dead or something, who knows, it, like, really is a good time for, like, Katakuri to no longer feel the need to, like, do... However, I do still like that Katakuri, like, is defending his family and stuff. That's still honorable, and I appreciate it. So, like, I would be totally fine if this arc is maybe about, like, Katakuri's, like, slow reaching that position. He's kind of processing his experience with Luffy. Again, Katakuri is the best, and any moment he's on screen is a plus, so I just hope that we get to see more of that stuff. And a cover arc is the perfect way to, like, continue the little bit of Katakuri stuff that's, like, left in the story. Again, Katakuri, like, is done, but it's just that we shouldn't backtrack on, like, the progress that Katakuri made more than is, like, absolutely necessary. I want Oda to continue to evolve, because if he just goes back on it, then it's like, well, what the fuck was I cheering for, Oda? All this, like, amazing, like, character development you were doing, how Luffy was, like, teaching Katakuri that, like, it's okay to be yourself, blah, 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 and you don't have to be, like, a total simp slave to your family's expectations. All Kino stuff, so keep working on, Oda. All right, that's the Katakuri stuff. It's out of the way. I love my baby boy. Do I think Prosper was actually dead? No, because few characters... I mean, hey, Izo and Ashura Doji seem like they did die. And, like, the more time that passes, the more that those things that we thought, like, didn't seem legit, like, what's his name? What's Full Body Hockey Man? Virgo and Monet. A lot of us are like, no, they're still alive, wasn't confirmed. Okay, they probably are dead at this point, and, like, Pedro seems to be really dead. And again, Oda's given us a million reasons to doubt that that's actually the case, because that is his worst writing habit, to want to have his cake and eat it too, to get the emotional catharsis in the moment, and then backtrack on it like a coward, and he should feel bad about it. Poundy pussy surviving, exactly. He is killing more characters, and it's beginning to sink in over time, so, you know, we'll see. Believe in the me who believes in you, Katakuri, said Luffy. Basically true. Alright, there you go. So, Katakuri and Oven Arena action, we'll see where this goes. Now, and again, Katakuri should easily kill these guys unless someone intervenes and saves them, so, we'll see what happens with that. Didn't Luffy putting his hat on Katakuri at the mouth at the end of the fight symbolizing he should keep his ways? Well, I wouldn't say it's symbolizing he should keep his ways. It was Luffy, in a show of respect, like, honoring Katakuri's, like, stated desires, to not have it shown. And, like, you know, but again, and why did Katakuri do that? It was because he was ashamed of it. He wanted to project perfection. And over the course of the fight, Luffy taught him he doesn't have to do, like, as much of that. That's, like, the point of their character conflict there. You know, you want to think that some of that rubbed off, you know, long term, you know. And again, we've seen 0% of it rubbed off thus far with Katakuri, so hopefully we will see some of it, or I will bitch and moan. I will bitch and moan. Okay, so go to Hackta, voters, get your numbers in, get those Buckaroo bits in, because You've only got, what, like 10 minutes left or something? Yeah, 10 minutes left. All right, there you go. If that tipped the scales, there you go. Now you know. All right, let's charge through. The Flower Capital after festivities. They're so thin now. Okay, Rokugyu is pieced out for some reason. Okay, great. Even though he could come back right now and continue where he left off. Although, I mean, with like guys like Luffy there's no chance he could have like killed Luffy or whatever. But whatever. Right. Hang in there, Raizo. Still betting my firstborn on Goda. Indeed, always a good bet. Unless it's not. All right, don't die, Shinobu-san. What terrifying source? Okay, there you go. All right, so Raizo got the suck.
Good, right?
Who's that there? That's Himlad. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Easy money!
Thank you, Baxter.
Appreciate that.
Bruh.
All right. So they both got sucked real good. And we may find it hard to admit, but that man had a point. Kaido's presence did keep other threats at bay. Okay, right. So we're continuing this thing of like, this is the unique thing about Wano. It's an unaffiliated island. It needs some defense mechanism. That's what we're establishing in the narrative right now. Okay, great. Let's see how it goes. And it's fairly horrific, you know. And it looks pretty fucked up. It does show that Rokugyu is able to do something. That's good. Dude, nice emote, Himlad. Very impressive.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I love that one. That vibrating, fucked up, just. The BGE just. That's what it's called. All right. Yeah. So Kaido kept other people he was a deterrent. Right. So other people wouldn't attack. Shinobu's looking real good right now, for sure. This is Kinemon just right now. It does feel good to vibrate, right? Okay, forgive me. I should not have been in Curry when all this happened. I was completely oblivious. Okay, don't sweat it. We were able to avoid more casualties thanks to Momonosuke. There you go. How's Otsuru-san? Okay, so Kaido, Otsuru talking. Kinemon. Yeah, I mean, Kinemon didn't really do anything bad. He just was off doing something, like, briefly. That's fine. I want to fuck that specific Shinobu. that sounds base to me. Okabore, okay, was reduced to ash. Okay, so here's the explanation of how she survived or whatever, because that was wondered for a while. Okabore was burned down. She suffered a nasty burn to the face. Oh, Jesus. That's like shameful for like those old Japanese ladies. That's their moneymaker, you know? Damn, that's too bad. But I am thankful she managed to survive. If it isn't, okay, Keen finally came home. He'd returned to the capital. Okay, gonna go back. Are you gonna go back, ma'am? Yes, I want to be by his side. Okay, this is cute, and I love it, and it's great. He was fucking the shit out of Otsuru. Yeah, her sugar walls are absolutely obliterated.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, that's true. You're right. She's already married, so that's fine. And Kinemon obviously is delighted. Oh, I love their little relationship, man. This is cute. If I were Kin, I would want to be aged up. Well, you know, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I would feel terrible too, because like, I mean, she's going to die. I mean, women do live a little bit longer than men, typically they say, but like not 20 years. So like, now he is 20 years. I mean, I think she was already younger than him by like a bit. I mean, I don't know the numbers exactly. Yeah, I really wish we could have seen that reunion. Like, this is cute and all. I don't know, like Kinemon kind of got robbed of some of his highlight moments, but okay, whatever. And she lived in shit Wano for 20 years. I mean, there's no reason to just throw away 20 years of your life for no reason. And like, they can be together. And like, I don't know, like, let's say she dies and he's like still alive or whatever. I don't know, man. You can just like honor her memory, just like be a good husband and stuff. That's, you know, that's fine. And get yourself a new bitch and hit them sugar walls! Yeah! Know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Alright, so everyone got the suck. That's delightful. Oh, little did they know that Keen also got sucked dry. Very true. Very true. Alright, so okay, blah blah blah, it's happy. Alright, they're happy. Okay, yeah, it's very nice. Okay, now here's the best moment in the entire chapter right here. Ooh, I wish I were popular. My man.
I'm the Joker.
He truly is the Joker, baby. Raizo, this is your best moment since the big reveal in in fucking Zoe back in the day. This is Kino shit. That is pretty good, right? For sure. The best character, Raizo, indeed. Raizo got sucked, and he just got sucked off, and he still wishes he was more popular. This is just average Coomer face here, yeah, you know. Did you see the Untold Raizo backstory? Yes, but I can't remember what happened in it. Care to remind me? I can't remember offhand. Okay. So, okay, Raizo gonna recover. Okay, there you go. All right, now here comes Carrot. All right, Carrot gods, Carrot Chads, we've been waiting.
Bruh.
We've been seething. We've been coping. And now it's time to get our reward. When Carrot joins the crew, baby, it's gonna be so fucking good. It's gonna be so good. All right, here we go. Okay, here you are. Okay, Carrot's here. Great. She's looking great. Carrot Chads, we've stewed, we've waited. It was inevitable. It was simply inevitable. All right, here we go. The Untold backstories in the new SBS. Oh, okay, I'll check it out later then. You will be the next ruler of Momoko Kingdom. I'm sorry, what? Is that a role in the Straw Hat crew? Carrot gods? Something's wrong. So someone said horribly wrong. We have to check the Japanese translation. This doesn't make sense. Something is off. Okay, me, ruler? Sure, no biggie. Nani? Carrot gods! Okay, no, I can't do it. Tasukete kudasai. Alright, the cat and I decided to stay in Wano and shirk our duties. Okay, whatever, they're Kozuki guys, that's fine. Wano needs to be protected, I guess. Zoe does have natural defenses that are pretty good. Leave it to Wanda. Yeah, Wanda's gonna join the crew. It's gonna be good. Okay, so they're gonna protect Momonosuke. Okay, that's fine, I guess, whatever. You have grown very dependable after your adventures with Luffy and the others. You've definitely got what it takes to lead the next generation. Okay, we gotta talk about this. Stonewall, baby! You know, in the other room, Jinbei was talking to these two, being like, look, we can't, I'm the last one. We cannot be having any more of these fucking people in the crew, all right? No more Moids in my crew, all right? I am Stonewall Jinbei!
I'm the Joker, baby.
I forgot about this. I should have voted hacked. Pedro died for this shit. Oh, he died so we could live without Carrot. Okay, so again, let's talk about this in a minute, but we'll get to the end of this. Carrots. Okay. Some of the others are way stronger than me, which is true. Carrot Keks are eternally blown out. It's true. True enough. That's why you can trust us to protect the country for. Okay, so there are stronger minks. Okay, there are more experienced minks. There are smarter minks. Okay, what are her qualifications again exactly? Okay. Here's Wanda. I'll be by your side. The Duke's okay, all right. Now, can you be like an all-time ruler, like a day and night ruler? Because that whole day-night thing was just cringe all along, and I just don't know, man. I just don't know. What's this? Is there a singular person on the entirety of Earth that thought Carrot was going to be a crew member within the past 3 years? 3 years? I would say yes. I would say. Nate, Carrot is cute, and that equals good ruler. Good point, Mr. Lemon. You nailed it. You don't need to be strong to rule a kingdom. I agree. You don't necessarily need to be strong, but you do need, like, leadership qualities. Oh, yeah. See, Civic here has got it figured out. She's the fall guy. Something will happen with Zunesha, and they will blame her. Now, that makes sense. All right. We'll leave Zoe to you, youngsters. Okay, there you go. All right. There it is. So I'm just gonna lay out my case here. Carrot seems utterly unqualified for this position and has like no leadership qualities whatsoever. You don't need strength, you just need a bozo breath.
Bruh.
That's all you gotta do. Hit him with that autism blast. She smashed, they smashed, she slept her way up. I don't know, like, I don't know, she was like with the crew, I guess. Look, she was obviously picked because this is Oda's consolation prize to her for not joining. That is obviously what is going on. She's like effectively the princess of the minks. So she's like gonna rule. That's just like her role. She was like the Vivi of fucking whatever. So that's it. Carrot does not accept the role this chapter. Copium. Pedro's will was to leave Zoe and join Roger. Yes, let's keep coping, boys. Let's keep coping. Carrot will join the crew. It's not too late. I don't know, man. All right. Making her the leader of Zoe is goated because she's cucked out of joining the crew forever. I mean, I'm with you, Dino. That's absolutely true. I could not agree more so. Ooh, that's good water. I'm all in on Goda. She has to join, right? And also, she got top 10 in the worldwide popularity poll, so she kind of has to stick around. Hey, man, who knows? Who knows? All right, anyway, okay, let's move on past the carrot cope on to... also, you know, I'm just going to say it. Oda, was this really necessary? I feel like Oda... All right, anybody else with me? Oda is being a little too goddamn liberal with, like, the introduction things. This is not necessary. This is not necessary. If you know what One Piece is, you should know who Wanda is. Like, is this really necessary? How many times have we seen, like, these fucking things in front of these specific characters? Did it really need to be pointed out yet again? Like, that this is Wanda. I know that also... Okay, all right, that's translation, but I was going to say Wanda. Wanda. I don't know, man. All right, whatever. Anyway, just a small point. Doesn't really matter. But that just confirms Hector for this chapter. I'm just letting you know right now. So, is the voting in? Voting is done. So, it's all over for you. Yeah, all right. All right, okay, here we go. All right, you're our grandpapa. Nate, One Piece is for kids. Can kids not remember these characters from, like, I don't know, a fucking year ago? Fuck them. Fuck them. Polls closed due to AIDS. All right. Odin was my son. Oden no Musco da. Data. Okay, so there he is. I am so sorry. I'm in your debt. Says Grandpa. All right, so he's just spilling the beans. Excuse me. Didn't know to say that people. I mean, yeah. The first thing came to my mind, also Percy. Oh fuck. Excuse me. Was indeed that, like, Oda just said you can start reading from here. I don't know. Fuck off. Just figure it out. This makes the manga look shittier, and it's not necessary, and it's stupid, so fuck off. You care too much, Nate. This is a cartoon for kids. I don't know. He didn't used to do this stuff. I mean, I guess One Piece is, like, literally over 1,000 chapters now. It's dumb. That's all I'm saying. Okay, anyway, who cares? Let's move on. Gatekeeping is based, and I'm the biggest gatekeeper in the world. I want to gatekeep every one of you. I'm going to ban every single one of you fuckers from the stream because you're not high IQ enough to appreciate what I'm saying right now. Yeah, no, gatekeeping is giga-based, though. You're on borrowed time now, people. I have to at least first take your buckaroo bits, because the house always wins, you know, so we'll do that, and then we'll be done. Didn't Sukiyaki say he explicitly wasn't going to tell Momo who he was? I do think that he was like, he was like, last chapter, he was pretty much like, I don't want anyone to know. Just like how Tengu Man Gate kept his identity from his kids. Based. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, new readers should get dabbed on because they're stupid and they're new and they don't know anything. I don't know. Like, just like read. It's not even that hard. One Piece is like fun and enjoyable to read. Just like read it and then you'll know everything. Take like the month it takes or whatever. I don't know. Imagine literally starting One Piece at this point. Oh my god. I still think people who started at Marineford are just bad people. There's no other way to say it but that. Although, I don't know, at that point, I think those people, like, caught up there, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there are some mangas that, like, sometimes I'll see, like, a manga, and I will just, like, check in on the latest chapter to be like, how does this look? Do I, like, kind of like what's going on here? But, I mean, I would never, like, just read on from there. Obviously, that's crazy. Okay, anyway, I started at the beginning of the raid. But did you read everything before that and then catch up, or did you literally start there? Your expectations are lower if you start post-time skip. That is true. I definitely think that's true. Okay, anyway, took me 2 months last summer. Okay, based. Nicely done, fisheye barrel. All right, here we go. After losing our parents, it means a lot to find... Okay, and again, I don't know why I thought he, like, flip-flopped on his identity. Okay, but I am glad that he is just out about it, because there's no reason to hide it. That would be cringe and cope. I think I said that at the time, so now he is just telling them, okay, great, good. And again, yeah, like they're of course they're going to be happy to find out that some of their family is still alive. That would make them very happy. So, like, why hide it? There's no reason to hide it whatsoever. Okay, so whatever. He can apologize. He fucked up real bad. So I take it the rest of you really did know about me. Wearing a Tengu mask outside of a festival is odd. So we knew you were no ordinary swordsmith. We didn't think it was out of our place to expose you. Forgive me for putting you in that position. And then here we go. Here we go.
Thank you, Baxter.
He was Sukiyaki-san all along? My lord, what a shock. Still, I'm glad he's... Okay, this is another Kino moment. I laugh. And again, this is the perfect amount of like Kinemon being stupid. I actually think that, I mean, Oda, it was a little bit much for me. Again, it was the big gag when, like, he literally accidentally made, like, a plan that, like, worked on, like, a lot of people, and, like, you know, with the whole, like, reading of the sign with, like, the crossed out snake or whatever the fuck that was, like, a little bit much. I was like, okay, I mean, I like the joke here, but this is kind of hard to believe. Again, the thematic clashed with the technical a little bit. However, this is Goda moment right here. This is a Goda joke. It is a perfect way to play up that just the right amount and not dwell on it too much. So this is based. This is based. So nicely done, Oda. And again, so whatever. I mean, I had a question or two about it before. This is peak. And again, he needs to just don't do more of it. Like, just go easy on it. It was a funny gag. Don't Flanderize him into be the guy who's retarded all the time and fucks everything up. That would be too much. This is the perfect amount. Okay, there you go. All right. There may be some things I can shed some light on because I'm an old-ass man. This man can read the poneglyphs, by the way. This man can read the poneglyphs. And he should teach his children immediately to read the poneglyphs. This man has super important information about, I mean, at least the poneglyphs. But other than that, how he do that? Because he is a Kozuki member. And every single one of the Kozuki members, including Odin, were taught just, like, how to do it by their family. It's just that Odin died before he could teach Momonosuke and stuff, you know? Yeah, he got that Duolingo. That's what it was. When it's done, I implore you to let me live anonymously among the people in this new era you have ushered in. All right, if you want to, bro, it's fine. So, yeah, he's kind of the second most important character in the series. This man can read the poneglyphs. The Marines should do a full-on offensive today and come capture this man. I guess they don't know that he's alive, so that's a plus. But I don't know, man. They should really investigate, send some spies, and, like, figure out what's going on, you know? I don't know. He makes dolls. That's more important. It's true they don't know shit about Wano. That is true. However, like, Kaido kept the Marines out very well. This new regime will be much, much weaker. They should infiltrate, and they should do it immediately. Now, I'll give Oda this. The whole point of last chapter was to scare off the Marines. And that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's exactly right. So, like, I'm glad Oda is addressing that. And he's being like, this is how they're going to resist the Marines coming in and just, like, taking over or whatever, you know? Give them the old CIA treatment. You got it, buddy. That's exactly right. So, there you go. That's fine. And, right. Again, like, I would like Oda to kind of just, like, play that up a little. Because, again, the guys in Wano, they didn't even succeed. Reminder, they did not succeed at scaring away the Admiral. That was Shanks who did it. And Shanks has fucked off. So they just need to keep trying on, you know? This assumes One Piece will go on much longer in universe. Now, Zanza, that is a great point, and one I have thought of as too. Like, a lot of my fears about, like, for example, how could Buggy maintain his Yonko status for very long? Isn't he going to be challenged? And Zanza's point there is totally accurate, which is probably not a lot of in-world time is going to pass by the time that One Piece ends. Like, maybe 1 year. Well, that's not true. One Piece, he probably adventured about 1 year, more or less. Then their time skipped 2 years. And it's now been, I mean, I don't know, could be up to a year since then, potentially. Although, whatever, something like that, you know. New World so far has been like 3 months. I mean, I guess the New World stuff did happen really fast together. It's just for us, it took a long time. So, yeah, I don't know. Something like that, anyway. I assume it's been under 3 years. Again, like I was going to say because of Luffy's birthdays, but whatever. Wano has been quite a bit more than 1 week. It's been like... There was a 2-week time skip in there. Whatever. It's some time. Fuck it. Who cares? Time has passed. All right. So this guy's live. Great. Okay. What? Pluton's in this country. Okay. We're moving along. We're scooting. Here we go. I didn't get a chance to see it myself, but there's no mistake. Excuse me. Yes. Pluton is here, and Frankie's going to care about that. So it really exists. Now, well, I guess that's fine to say that it exists. However, let's not forget, Frankie supposedly is supposed to know how to build Pluton personally, because he had the plans that Tom's Builders gave him, and then I wouldn't say there's a retcon. It might be a little strange, because again, what am I saying? He's supposed to know how to build it, so he shouldn't be that surprised it exists, I think. because he is supposed to know how to construct it himself. Well, you say he burned them, but the whole point was that, like, I remember it being mentioned that, like, he had memorized how to build them. So, but again, it could have been theoretical, conceptual. Am I remembering that wrong? I was pretty sure it was a plot point that, like, Frankie still remembered how to build it. I think he's saying it really exists and has already been built. I mean, yeah, of course. All right, anyway, that doesn't really matter. So, didn't you touch the blueprints for that thing? Okay, here we go. So, there's Luffy remembering this. Okay, that's pretty funny. He forgot Yeta no Mi man, did he? Yeah, all right. He just forgot. Didn't you torch the blueprints? Right, torch him. Yes, indeed he did. Yeah, Pluton, it's an ancient weapon named after a god. You want it, Luffy? Nah, I'm good. Okay. Fascinating stuff. I thought you'd say that. Still, I can't help but wonder, why would Odin want to unleash it? Obviously, we're dealing with some Joy Boy, endgame, Raftel stuff, named after a god. So does that mean there is a god named Pluton? What's the deal with that? I mean, it could just be a name. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, again, this is something to stew on, something to think about. Pluton, no me, Mythical Zoan, incoming for sure. Here it comes any second now. All right, so Luffy's not going to get Pluton. There it is. And again, all the stuff about, since for last chapter, we know that, like, Wano will be opened to the world when, like, Pluton is revealed. The Nika is the 4th super secret ancient weapon, obviously true. I feel we have to come back to Wano for the endgame. I don't know if they have to necessarily themselves come back. I think this is where, like, allies could be very useful for the Straw Hats. And, like, I mean, for example, Momo could easily be the guy who unleashes Pluton personally in Wano. I mean, you know, he is the guy who controls Zunesha. That's, like, his special power and stuff. And Zunesha probably will bring it down. And, you know, that's... I mean, it would just make sense for that to be how that works. And what will happen then? Because, like, Pluton will be unleashed. What will that mean? I don't know. Something, though. What's Luffy sitting on? I don't know, but it looks comfy as hell. All these Japo seats, they never have, like, a nice back to them, but a nice back is what makes it relaxing, if you ask me. Although it is bad for posture. Luffy's going to get terrible posture sitting here. You know, they say sitting is the secret addiction. All right, moving right along here. We've got fucking Shinobu is looking real good, boys. That's a certified Goda moment right there. Okay, we've got, like, a, what's it called? Like a, downgrade. We've got, like, a Alvida Memento. Humana, you said it. I think she looks great, man. I don't know. Yeah, she looks cute. What can I say? Did you say that mature ladies are alluring ancient weapons? It's funny. Let Green Bullet Big Mom. I know, right? People have been saying about that. Let him give Big Mom the suck and turn her way hot again. That would be great. Who the hell are you? Okay, right, Shinobu. Okay, and Tama looks terrible. I don't know, something about this looks real shitty. Yeah, and where's Raizo? We really need to see Shinobu. Yes. Uo, Chads, here she is. It's time to Uo. I mean, a Raizo being hot would be funny. I feel like that gag probably won't be used for Raizo, but maybe it will. I don't know. Like, using it twice would just be maybe a little like unnecessary. I don't know. It's me, Shinobu. I'm nothing but skin and bones after that accident. Okay. So Sanji likes her. That's cool. Big bro, I'm gonna be Shinobu's apprentice. Nin. That's cool. Nicely done. I think I can get strong enough to join... Oh, think I can get strong enough to join your crew next time we meet? You look adorable, Otama. Sure, says Luffy, the future pirate king. If you keep up with your ninjutsu training, you can join my crew. Confirmed! She's joining, boy!
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. It's coming. She's joining. Yeah, how do you use ninjutsu without the scroll devil fruit? Just doesn't make sense. That's some glow up. Dead ass for real, on God. No doubt about it. That's, you know, Sanji's a real zoomer. He's real zoomer pilled, you know. Join Tama, bros. It's happening. Tama more developed than Yamato, so why not? Agreed. Oh, boy. Goop boys. Okay, all the heavy hitters are coming out this chapter. Here we go. Tom was confirmed for eventual joining before Yamato. Refute this. I can't refute it. Yay. Okay, no way. Pluton's in Wano first. Beside, now this There's a certain someone who'd love to hear about this. Now, here's a thought. This character, in theory, right? In theory, because we saw him doing it with a giant fishman with Shirahoshi before. Is it possible this man with his infinite, hidden pocket could steal Pluton from Wano? I think that it is not impossible. It might be too big. It might be a little unreasonable. The man, the myth, the final boss, the man who will unleash Pluton. He's literally got the drip. That's absolutely true. It's underwater. Well, you don't know that it's underwater. It could be... Okay, I'll admit, it being underwater is a distinct possibility, and that could make it inaccessible. That is a fair point. However, it might not be, maybe. I don't know, man. You won't guess who has all the ancient weapons. Soy face pointing at red circled panel. Oh yeah, you can just imagine the theory videos that come off of this. He's gonna pull a villager from Smash Bros and whip up Pluton. Indeed. Okay, so there's a certain someone who'd love to hear about this. Let's throw out our theories. All right, people. What do you think? Who does he mean? Someone who'd love to hear about this. Who could Karibo be referring to? There's a lot of people who would love to hear about this. Here's a guess. Blackbeard. Okay, right. See, there's Zanza. My first guess is Blackbeard. Evil Shanks. It's definitely Evil Shanks.
I'm the Joker, baby.
People have said, like, Zebek, who's secretly alive. Or, Rocks. Buggy. Buggy is a fair guess, too. Uta, everyone's favorite character since Chapter 1. Buggy-sama, very, very likely. I don't think he makes it out. They should have sensed him like in Fishman Island. Possible. And again, with their observation hockey, I don't know. I mean, he's not like threatening them. He's just like listening in, but you'd think they'd be able to spot him. I don't know, whatever. Gaimon? I am no longer 100% certain Zebek is dead. What changed your mind, Takuto? But, I don't know. It should be someone he met on Wano, shouldn't it? There's just no way to know. And again, like, is it really likely that Karibo, like, knows Blackbeard? That seems pretty unlikely. Could it be Buggy? I mean, I guess it's possible. Ace's Milk GF. Whoa! That's the one. Vegabunk, I mean, he could turn into the Marines. He could know a commander. Yeah, I mean, again, all these things are possible. I really have no idea. Like, he was a big rookie, and he had just made it to Shabonde, and he hadn't really gone to the New World yet, so we just don't know. I'm not, well, I guess I shouldn't say unlikely. I'm saying, considering the range of possibilities, I don't consider it particularly narrowed down to, like, any one thing. So it's unlikely in the sense of, like, there are statistically a lot of people it could also be, If I had to guess, I would say Blackbeard. That's my guess. Croc was actively looking for Pluton. That's true. Honestly, Crocodile, I don't know how much the public knows about, like, Crocodile's plot there. Crocodile specifically wanted Pluton, so maybe it's fucking Crocodile, I don't know. The Vegapunk reveal is gonna be something, but I kind of think that it's past its prime. It's like how close to the end of the goddamn series is Oda gonna reveal Vegapunk so he can, I don't know, probably just like explain how devil fruits work or whatever. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's Urouge. It's got to be Urouge, boys. It's definitely Urouge. All right, anyway, let's just move on. Blackbeard, Urouge, one of those two, for sure. Okay. A few days later, my lord, we have finished the restoration plans for all the various villages. Really? It took you a few days to restore every fucking village in Wano? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, again, this is like shonen time logic, but okay, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's Croc, therefore it's Buggy, true. Because as we all know, Croc sucks Buggy cock. Unrelated to the events of this chapter, that's just true. Plans, Nate, yeah, there's plans. Whoa, they had the plans, guys. Oh, sorry, okay, all right, the plans. It's plans. Okay. Wait. Recomplete, bros? Recomplete, bros?
You're gonna be recompleted.
Okay, now it makes sense to me. Now that he stated that they're going to be recompleted, I get it. Okay, and they gotta pay money to restore all this stuff. Okay, there you go. Japan is used to rebuilding shit. That's true. Goda just 4D chest you. You got me. Recompleted. That's it's all going to recompleted. This one, you guys lose. You all votes lost. Momo bout to recomplete half the female population of Wano. Indeed. All right, I went back and reread it. Give me a break here. Okay. So, oh wait, I didn't even notice this. Okay, so he's walking around. Okay, Wanda's having a good time. Everybody loves Momo. Shogun-sama, she wants the Momo cock. Can't blame her. Here's the Shogun. He's real cool. And he doesn't care about his people. He thinks they fucking suck. He wants to go see his good friends, the Straw Hat crew. Momo's joining. This confirms it right now. Momo is 100% joining.
They're sexualizing young girls, and it's getting to the point where even I have a problem.
No, they're sexualizing young shoguns. This man is 8 years old, and it's getting to the point where even I have a problem with it.
You're gonna be recompleted.
But we're still going to be recompleted. All right. All right, so Zoro, can you teach me some sword moves? Garan. Luffy and Zoro. Nani? Doko desu ka? Zam. All right. Nami, Usopp, Chopper, Sanji, Robin, Frankie, Bonkichi, Jinbei, Yamato. Where is everyone? Oh, no. Bebang. Okay, so they're playing Hiyori. You've seen Luffy and the gang. Oh, there's Tama. Nice, looking great. They all left earlier. Everyone came to say farewell this morning. Oh, yeah, because these two, work together, right? That's fun. They left early. Everyone came to say farewell this morning. But no one said anything to Momo. That's mean. Why the fuck didn't they do that? They said goodbye to... It's not that they left without saying goodbye. They just left with saying goodbye to the people they like, as in Hiyori, but not Momo. Maybe Momo was busy. I don't know. By the way, Tama has not been cured. Tama has not been cured. So I don't know what's up with that. I guess we're just not going to... deal with that. You know what it reminds me of? Okay, remember in Punk Hazard when we were told about... Oh, Otsuko, right, thank you. We were told about the most deadly poison that ever existed, and it was Shinokuni or whatever, and then it just did absolutely nothing bad and was totally fine, and it doesn't matter at all. Deeply embarrassing. Very shit writing. Hated it, right? I know it's a lighthearted manga, but I don't know, maybe don't write arcs about mass producing weapons of war, you know? How do I feel about Momo for Nakama? I mean, I would like him, but he belongs in Wano, you know? I like him now that he has no fighting skills or stuff, but he belongs in Wano. It's really his place. It's going to be a good place for him, but I wouldn't want him to overstay his welcome, so it's the right thing to do. Anyway, the Shinokuni reminds me of the what do you call them? The laughy people, you know, we're just not going to worry about the consequences of them. It was hyped up it's so bad that these people laugh. And it kind of is, but it actually doesn't matter at all. And just don't worry about it. Okay, that's fine. I sure won't, Oda. I don't know. They definitely could have done some fucking Chopper science over the last week to cure it, but I don't know, it would be too easy to cure it, I guess, because there's still Devil Fruit lore. We need to meet Vegapunk before we can talk about curing these guys. Maybe end game One Piece they can get cured. Okay, here we go. So they left. Kinemon is oh, okay, they all just left. They said their goodbyes to Denjiro and the others. Wait, oh, so they left. They said goodbye to everyone except Kinemon and Momo. Okay, I think they must have done that. Well, actually, I don't know, but I guess they did it because they like them the most. Obviously, these two are the most, close to the crew, right? So they're leaving. Because they're both going to secretly join right at the very end. It's going to be great. But that's very mean of them not to say goodbye to them. Big Vivi moment. Yeah, but, I mean, with Vivi, there was a purpose to it. With this, obviously they're going to do a goodbye chapter, for sure. Okay, anyway, here we go. So Tokage Port, just pick a different day to leave. Our alliance is running its course. We are rivals. We are Raiberu again. I feel it, bros. Do you feel it? We're at the ocean. The wind's at our backs. Oh, okay, this page. Here we go. I've already decided to set sail. Let's at least pick different routes if we're all leaving now. The Middle East. We're straight to the Middle East, boys. It's gonna be base. That's where I want to go. Can we get some Middle East music? What's that thing? I don't know. The Middle East. Why is it written like that? Okay, whatever. That's definitely not how it's supposed to be written. To Afghanistan we go, boys. All right, Northeast. Guess I'm set. Okay, that's fine. Northeast is the most direct route. Okay, now again, this thing is for some reason, south is on the bottom, or north is on the bottom left. It's not oriented up. I don't know why. North isn't just upward, even if it's a diagonal. It's backwards, because they're sailing this way, even though, like, as we've understood it, they've always been sailing to the right, assuming that, like, it was, like, north this way. Yeah, I know, weird. Anyway, but more importantly than any of that is this fucking panel right here and what they're discussing right here. Adventure Piece is back on the menu, boys. This is literally yo. They're using the fucking log pose. The advanced, more developed log pose that Nami got in Fishman Island. Oh my god, yes. Oda drew it wrong and didn't feel like redrawing. Adventure is happening. So, and again, as we knew at the time, the log pose had 3 different directions, and I think the way that Luffy got to Punk Hazard was they picked the most violently moving one. I can't remember if it was something like that, right? And they're splitting up. They're going their separate ways. It's happening. It's happening. Adventure Piece is coming. Plot Piece is over. Or did they never use it? Did they literally never use it? Because I thought there might have been something else. They got a distress call. Oh, so they've literally never used it. They've literally never used it until now. It's been like 15 years in real life. Jesus Christ. Maybe like a little less than that, but it's close. All right. It's happening. It's actual Adventure Piece. And we're using the log pose. I can't believe it. All right. Okay. Just in retrospect. Okay. Like things like Dressrosa didn't need to happen. Wano was like twice as long as it should have been. What else? Punk Hazard just kind of sucked. What else? Whole Cake Island, pretty good, but frankly, there was a lot even in Wano, or in Whole Cake Island that like kind of didn't need to be there. Like Sanji's backstory, again, while I like it, it was like 2 arcs in one. It wasn't bad. I'm not getting into the whole thing about that. It's just like there could have been so much less in this like Kaido like attack arc. And again, I know that Whole Cake Island was like a deviation with Big Mom stuff, and it was great, obviously. Yeah, but that's what. Oh yeah, Zoe was good in short. So like Zoe was kind of a mandatory and important. Like Zoe was a let's get the plot back on track arc to like move toward the end of One Piece. So Zoe was pretty good. Zoe was pretty good, and there was big adventure vibes in Zoe. You know, yeah. So fuck Plot Piece, fuck Politics Piece. Adventure Piece and Kino Piece are back on the menu. Jesus Christ, it's finally happening. I cannot fucking believe we finally got there. It's been so many years. So many years. Bros, I remember reading the chapters when they were leaving Water 7 and they just stumbled on a ghost ship. It all began with a fucking ghost ship. And there was a silly man singing a song, a skelly boy leaning over the edge and looking down at them. And that moment was very similar to the ship falling out of the sky before Jaya. It was very similar, just like pure adventure Kino vibes right there. And I mean, we haven't quite gotten like that, but we're getting there. Thriller Bark was not my favorite in many ways, but the adventure was there. The adventure was there, and obviously Brooks, like Laboon and Bink Sake stuff was like some of the best stuff in this series. So that was great stuff. All right. So that being said, okay, let's assess the logistics of what's going on here. So again, I think this might be, because I was thinking about this. A lot of people are talking about this, like the orientation of the compass here. So this is correct for Oda, like assuming north is like up this way. I don't know why he flipped it this way, but like actually it looks like, in fact, can I pull up One Piece Planet? One Piece Planet. It's in the I have it in the thumbnail of the fucking One Piece lecture. Right, my One Piece lecture. One Piece 101. So they go in this place and they sail this way. So you sail to the right, or you sail to the east. Yeah, you sail, or rather, assuming this is north, assuming this is polar north, you would have been sailing east the whole time. Turns out this is not actually east. This is, okay, because of this panel, again, let me pull this up. Again, I just find this fun. There's a good post explaining it visually in the Reddit. Okay, great, but I'm going to do it myself because I'm a genius. North is on the diagonal. So, okay, so heading, the direction they're going is northeast. That is the direct toward, yeah, right, so like more direct towards like the end of the Grand Line or whatever. So this is northeast, meaning north is this. So the North Pole on the planet is like right here. apparently. Weird. Teching and BGE, the marriage of a love for adventure and geography. It would be glorious. Perhaps one day we'll talk. I've never talked to the guy. Oh, it looks like someone's linking it. Okay, let's pull this up. Why not? Why not analyze it? Thanks, Reddit. All right, let's take a look, shall we? On the double page, blah, blah, a compass is visible. Okay, so they're just going to confirm what I just showed, but that's fine. Rotating the page so the compass points north tells us a lot about the world of One Piece. Sure. Yeah, we used to think it looked like this, right? And that's how it looks in this image here. We thought this was polar north. However, Law's explanation would imply that these assumptions are false. The Grand Line is not located. You know, and again, I do want to say, like, this is just like one panel. I'm not sure. It's probably accurate. It is, because like Oda did show the specific thing. It might be inaccurate, but let's just assume that it's true. Why would we doubt it, assuming it's true? So, the Grand Line is not located at the equator, and the North Pole is located in North Blue. Okay. So, oh, and you know what? That would make the seas make sense. The treasure is in the X, bros. Uh-oh. So it does make, I mean, we already knew it made an X. Sort of. But yeah, the planet, if you see this, yeah, you got to rotate it about, what's that, like 45 degrees? And now the whole planet's kind of shaped like an X. I mean, it was before, but you just, you know, you've had to cock your head. That's interesting. Okay. So this is the above globe projected onto a flat map using blah, blah, blah. It's the most common map type. It preserves local directions, making navigation easiest. So, okay, you enter here, Paradise, and then New World. Okay, right. D-Ace Drake is the One Piece. Absolutely true. Okay, so the same way leaves us with the three main takeaways. Okay, well, Strats have been traveling in roughly a straight line. That straight line hasn't always been strictly going eastwards. Naming of the four cardinal seas actually matches their cardinal directions, unlike previously thought. That's true. In fact, I think I might have this lore wrong in One Piece 101, so whenever One Piece 102 rolls around, we'll have to update this shit. The Straw Hats are likely still just in the first third of the New World. Oh, God, because, like, oh, Jesus. Is that true? Oh, God. Geography bros. I'm not, okay, now they just lost me with that. It's like, so you go this way, and then it curves this way, so then over here, north would be, like, back the way it came. Oh, Lord. I mean, there's no way we're going to cover, like, all this stuff. Okay, I'm just going to take their word for it because I'm no geography guy. Two-piece, let's go. Let's do it. All right. No, because that would mean 2 Yonko rule, 1/3 of the Grand Line is more likely they're halfway. Yeah, my IQ is way too low. Tekking figured this out last year. Did he really? I mean, I don't know. He probably had a good theory. I would like to know what his evidence was for it. But anyway, who cares? Doesn't matter. Not relevant. Okay, but this is interesting. I do like this, and it does make the seas make more sense now. The North Blue is on the northern pole of the planet. Seems to be true. I'm prepared to believe that. All right, let me take a sip here. Jesus. Only took us 25 years to learn. Indeed, Oda is very stingy with the information. However, I'll give Oda credit that, like, One Piece is supposed to be, like, mysterious. You're supposed to learn as you go, and I actually really like that we're still learning things about the planet. On the one hand, it can be frustrating, because it's like, Jesus Christ, Oda, just give us this very basic information. But on the other hand, I kind of think that that's sort of the point, that a lot of One Piece is supposed to be about the discovery of the planet itself, you know? All right, here we go. So, northeast is the most direct route. Yep, okay, there you go. Did you two just randomly pick the middle one? How childish. No, I lost the draw. Sorry, guys. So, wait. So he got east, meaning... Oh, wait, this is east. Oh, Middle East. Okay, so that's why they're saying Middle East, because they meant middle like this one. And he got the east, so he's going to go to this one. And so Luffy is going to go to the southeast, which is, like, not really progress, but they're going to go that way. Oh, God, yes, an adventure island. If we lose that on Elbaf because of the drawing, that's it for me. I mean, he's got to find the final poneglyph somewhere, or the final road poneglyph. So there you go. So okay, there you go. We're going southeast. It looks like. Who cares? They're all dangerous. Get over here and help us load. Okay, there you go. I'm the Emperor. I should be best at drawing lots. What was that? You cocky emperors are an eyesore. Kid, why don't you just literally kill him? I mean, you wouldn't win, but I mean, you could try. Okay, whatever. I guess we're past that. You know, he did actually literally try very briefly, but then just got like. Luffy's tempoed, you know, he just got like fun brained by Luffy in the festival. That's fine. That's fine. You emperors are an eyesore, but the one that pisses me off the most is this guy. Well, okay, Luffy doesn't care that much unless it's about something he wants to anyway. Anyway, here we go. Oh, now this is a Kino page right here. This is a Kino page, and I love the way that that Oda did this. It's just a poster. Takes up the entirety of the page. Buggy D Clown, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
That's his famous catchphrase.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Buggy, the bombastic clown, and we got Dracule Mihawk and Sir Crocodile have formed a little alliance called Cross Guild. What in the world? So there you go. All right. So here's the deal, folks. My boy is back. My beautiful, beautiful boy Crocodile is back, relevant in the series. It's been 10,000 years. I'm so happy Croc is back in some way, like, relevant to stuff. And again, so Crocodile got a little shafted because he was, like, the early big villain, basically. Meaning that, like, on a grand scheme, like, his power level seems comparably low. His bounty was low. Blah, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter because he was like a fantastic villain, so who even cares about that stuff? And then Marineford happens, and like we got to see Croco sort of like operating at like a higher power level setting, which sort of made more sense for his you know, for like his station as a former Shichibukai and whatnot. So it's just great to see him continuing that. I want to see more of him. I love Crocodile's design. The Suna no Mi, the sand power is so cool. His like I mean, man, I just reread some of this stuff. The way that Crocodile's fruit was handled was so perfect. By the way, did you guys know that the concept of Logia fruits themselves did not exist? It was mentioned for the first time with Eneru's fruit in Skypiea. Before that, there was no such thing as a Logia fruit. It was at least not codified in any way. So in that way, if you remember the fight Luffy versus Crocodile, there was a thing going on there. And again, I'm saying this like in comparison to like Logia fruits and like Haki's relationship with it and like Awakening, all these like codified things. Cringe. Much better than that is that Crocodile was like a sand man. You know, he was just a man. He's made of sand. Like Luffy's just a guy made of rubber. He's just a guy made of rubber, so of course he can't like break himself into pieces. But a guy made of sand, of course, could like break himself apart because that's like what sand does, you know. Did you mention an SBS around Alabasta? If that's true, let me know. I don't think that's the case. And again, we were just looking at this the other day. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, with Smoker, we saw that Smoker was smoky. It was not mentioned as a Logia fruit. That's my point. So I happen to think that the concept of devil fruits themselves evolved over time. And I think that Zoans were mentioned specifically for the first time with Chopper. And that might have even been the first Zoan shown in the series. I think it was, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Talking about Logias. Crocodile's thing was that he was just like sand guy. But then, during his fight with Luffy, during his second fight with Luffy, there was a thing where he like, as the fight's going on, he's like, I'll show you my true power, Luffy. And he does the whole, great cataclysm, desert cataclysm or whatever the fuck it was. Where he just like drains moisture from everything. And it's because Crocodile says a very interesting thing that I loved at the time, which was like, Luffy, yes, I'm a Sandman, but here's the thing. The suck, exactly. My power, like the essence of my power, go down to death. That's right. The essence of my power is dryness. That's like the conceptual concept behind his power. In the same way, like, in this way, the Nika stuff sort of works. Again, it never should have been Nika. It should have just been the gum fruit that just awakened. That, like, you could say, like, the concept of Luffy's fruit is, like, silly, stretchy, wacky, like, wackiness. In that way, like, that would have worked much better than just saying it's, like, some fucking god of freedom. That was big cringe. And so, like, I don't know, like, take Buggy. Buggy's power is, like, it's bara bara. It's a sound effect of, like, to fall apart. It's, like, the essence of falling apart. And, I mean, of course, Oda, because it's a fictional story, he writes the characters to sort of coincide personality-wise with their devil fruit. So yeah, there's just this idea that sort of devil fruits sort of, sometimes, not every time, can, like, be boiled down to, like, an abstract concept. And again, it's not perfectly ubiquitous. It's just one way to look at them. And Crocodile's whole thing, again, if you remember about him, in the same way that in Water 7 and Enies Lobby, the idea was, like, the CP9 agents, they pushed the usage of Zoan fruits to the limit. They were, like, peak Zoan fruit users at the time. And yet they weren't awakened? Hakta? What's going on here? Okay, it doesn't matter. He hadn't thought of it yet. In the same way, Crocodile's whole deal was he was a devil fruit user who had pushed his abilities to the limit and beyond. And so he had discovered things just through usage of his powers that nobody else had done. And that's the shit that made Crocodile so interesting and fun. Because again, early on in Alabasta, we see that moment where Luffy catches Smoker and Ace off guard, two, you know, like, Logia user guys. They both got hit. Crocodile is different and better than both of them because Crocodile had developed a reaction by training so hard that when he gets hit, even caught off guard, his reaction is to activate his devil fruit. That is the shit that made Crocodile cool, and that's why he was a good villain. I mean, or at least, like, his powers were cool, and why he stood out among his contemporaries. Nika Nika no Mi, Devil Fruit Awakening, I am a literal god, you know? Okay, anyway, just my little rant about why I love Crocodile. He's the best. And Mihawk is here too, for some reason. Scar? Scar Chad's confirmed? Did he get scarred by someone? What's this? There was a lot of debate about whether this was, like, a scar or something. I happen to think this is probably not a scar. That's my guess. I guess maybe it could be, but I'm not sure, and I don't think so. I don't know. That's what I got. All right, moving on. So they've teamed up. They've teamed up, and again, the big question is, why would they join, like, under Buggy? Let's find out. They formed Cross Guild. Oh, I'm just so happy that Crocodile's back. He's so beautiful. I love his fucking golden ass hook, his big ass cigar, his fucking smarmy ass face, his giant scar. He's so fucking cool. I love Crocodile. I'm so glad he's back. And again, and kind of since he got his glow up during Marineford, he's looked better than ever. God, he looked great during Marineford. What is it? Desert Espada! So fucking cool. God, I love you, Crocodile. All right. Crocodile and Hawkeye, they're working under Buggy. Okay, and Zoro over here is like, why would Hawkeye do that? Okay, yes, and we'll touch on this. If he's capable of commanding men like this, then he's definitely a worthy new emperor. Trust me, he's just a moron. What the heck happened? Whatever it was, it seemed this cross guild of his is issuing bounties on Marines. Okay, all right, well, we'll get to that in a moment. But, like, so this thing of why they work under him, Sabres. Oh, fuck yeah, I love you, Crocodile. And again, his perfect power synchronization with the Alabasta arc, the environmental storytelling. Oh, Tutu digging out Yuba day after day as Crocodile's power specifically make these earth-shattering sandstorms. Oh, what a Kino arc it was. So why would these guys work under him? We just don't know. Where's Boa and Weevil? I guess we just don't know. We're gonna find out. Buggy also has the power to influence others. Human fruit model Chop God confirmed. Seems likely to me. Oh wait, look guys. Wait. Is that? Wait, those are actual literal scars. I was gonna actually point those out as a meme to be like, they look just like his. I think these are actual scars on Kid's neck. Am I wrong? Hang on. Captain Kid One Piece. Those are actual scars, aren't they? No, wait, they're not. Those are not scars. See, check it out. There's useless Captain Mid. No scars. And yet, weird like scar marks. What's the deal? It's a tattoo. Okay, I don't know. Did you like Stampede? Oh, brother. No. Some parts of it were like kind of bearable. Mostly it was like an acid trip and sucked for those reasons. And then also it committed the greatest lore offense of all time with the silly old Final Island reveal. Okay, anyway. So why do these guys work under Buggy? Hard to say. Probably for utilitarian purposes. They're like, look, it is weird to imagine like Mihawk like taking orders from Buggy. I'm sure this is just like serving their purposes. Neither of these guys are inclined to take orders from a guy like him. So there you go. We will find out in time. The characters Zoro and Luffy are specifically commenting on like how this doesn't make sense. So Oda is going to address it 100%. So we'll get there. And now, Cross Guild is issuing bounties on Marines. Okay, how much money do these fucking guys have? How the fuck did Buggy do all this? I guess his fucking pirate, whatever, like distribution service has really kicked off. Jesus Christ. Those Navy dogs have to watch their back too. The hunters have become the hunted. This is like surprising and strange. And also like if you did that, I mean that's going above and beyond declaring like these guys as like particular like guys that you're trying to capture and like kill or whatever. Like there's no way the world government is just gonna like deal with this. This is like unacceptable, man. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Sounds like the world really changed when we were isolated on this country. It's been 10,000 years. All right, everyone's done whining about their roots, right? Once we leave Wano, it's every man for himself. I don't want to hear any excuses. Based, Captain Kidd. Oh, here we go. What the hell is this law? It's a copy of the road poneglyph. You earned it too. It wouldn't be sporting to keep it from you. Why the fuck didn't they just go get it when they had the chance? Like, why are you guys just fucking around here? Go get the fucking road poneglyph. You have every right to do it. But there you go. Nate say it. Cross Guild is based. Yeah. I mean, I had my points about it's still kind of bizarre for Buggy to be in this position when he could be easily toppled. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Croco, it gives him a role back in the story. This seems like an okay rule for Buggy to continue his, like, administration duties. Mihawk, I don't know. I need to learn a little bit more information, but it's looking pretty based. It's looking pretty based right now. All right, now about this. So Chikuto, you just said, like, he clearly doesn't care. Why the fuck would they not care? Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know about the road poneglyphs. Is that possible? I mean, he mentioned it and he's not confused. I feel like Kid definitely knows what they are, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so Kaido did okay, he says right here. So Kaido did have one. There you go. It's like that one we forced that Big Mom commander to hand over. Huh. Commander, he didn't say sweet commander, but God, now this is one of those things, like, I need to go check, like, the translation. Does he specifically mean sweet commander? Are they talking about snack or, like, smoothie or fucking biscuit or probably not katsukori? Or do they mean, like, commander, like, not literal sweet commander, and so they just mean, like, it was one of the top guys, and it doesn't even really matter who it was, so. It was mentioned at one point they stole something from Big Mom. Okay, fair enough. Kid 100% seduced Smoothie. To which you replied,
Thank you, Baxter.
Indeed. Kid beat Katsukori confirmed, yeah. Snack probably took another L. Man, Snack sucked. I expected, like, something cool to happen with Snack. He just is like a sword. What's up with that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so they got one from Big Mom. Cool. If you want, they haven't been to Zoe, though. These guys have definitely not been to Zoe. So they better get on the fucking grind already. In fact, I'm not sure Law. Does Law have a why would Law have a copy of the print from Zoe, unless they specifically gave him one, you know? I don't know. If we want to stay ahead in the scramble for the One Piece, we ought to get serious about that guy. Okay. You want to go after the man marked by flames. We've got no leads. The phrasing here is unique and can imply a burn or scar shaped like fire. The man marked by flames. So was Law and Zoe? Okay, see, I just don't forget about I can't remember Law. I try to block him out as much as I can. Okay, so the man marked by flames, go after him, and he appears to be involved with, like, possibly the road poneglyphs, but at least, like, One Piece stuff in general. I mean, this could be a reference to, like, someone who was in, It's another thing for Oda to inflate the narrative. It's another thing for Oda to inflate the narrative unless it's just Sabo. I mean, yeah, the first one that came to my mind was Aokiji. He is a man marked by flames, I guess. And he's, like, tied with, like, the Blackbeard pirates, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, let's look at the reaction. Marked by flames, what are you talking about? So, Kid, just, like, I don't know, doesn't react. That could be telling. It seems like Kid kind of knows something, seems to be implied. And then, Robin is, like, noticing Kid's reaction, or Law's reaction, that is. That seems to be the implication. You don't know? I guess we're a step ahead of you. Come on, spill it already. Okay, so I don't know, man. Scopper Gaban. I mean, why do people keep saying Scopper specifically? I guess because he is the most prominent member of the crew, because he is the fucking, like, copper guy, you know? I would have assumed it's a name for Shanks, because Shanks has a big scar. He could just have another name. I mean, it could be Shanks. It's possible, because, again, he is a fucking emperor, you know? I'm not convinced that it's Sabo. Dragon, I mean, maybe. Could also be about Scopper Gaban. He definitely knows stuff about Laugh Tale, One Piece. Yeah, but, like, so does, like, every member of the fucking Roger crew. It doesn't have to be any one member specifically. We just don't know. We just don't know. But Law seems to know. I mean, it could be Aokiji or anybody else. It's Corridoriano. It's gotta be. It can only be two people. Well, that's just insane. It could be someone we don't know. I don't know. I think that the Shanks theory is not terrible. Because, again, like, it's Oven. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. I don't know. Uta. There you go. Sabo. Law's face makes me think it's... I don't know. I don't fucking know. And, frankly, I don't care. Oda's going to explain it later on. This is theory craft time. I don't know. It's not my wheelhouse. All right, moving on. Flower Capital, are you gone too, Yamato? Not yet, Momonosuke-kun. You're on the roof like usual. Okay, so, notably, not with the Straw Hat crew. I'm coping, boys. I've made up my mind. I'm about to head over to Luffy and the gang. It's finally time for me to live like Odin did. Heroic and free is the editor, and that's the end of the chapter. Okay, all right, here's our last notable thing. So, not with the crew. Not with the crew. However, saying, I'm going to live like Odin. Phrasing here is like a bit vague, but obviously the implication would be joining the crew. I mean, as I've been saying, you know, Yamato joining is the obvious thing to happen. I pray it doesn't. I pray Stonewall Jinbei holds the line. And I hope she goes away and fucks off forever and possibly dies. That would be great. She needs to jump into that boiling oil. In fact, I think I have a visual here. Hang on. There actually is a visual of I think. In fact, guys, I gotta let you know. I had a preview image from next chapter. All right, I got you. You guys know that I am Oda. I write One Piece in addition to every other manga series, and I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what's coming next chapter. All right, let me pull it up here. All right, I hate to tell you, but you need to know. This is what you're gonna see next chapter. All right, here it is. This is what's happening next chapter. And you need to deal with it, all right? This is canon. This is confirmed. It's happening. I'm so sorry, everyone, but this is what's going to happen. So Yamato's going to live like a true Odin and sewer slide right the fuck off, and it's going to be based. It's going to be great. Yamato is now marked by flame. This is the good end. All right. Okay. Now that we're closing on the end game, and by the way, there's no One Piece release next week, so the Shonen Jump release, that is, so no One Piece next week, but the week afterward. Let's take a last stock of, is Yamato joining or not? That's what we need to take stock of. I put the odds on her joining at quite high. I hope that if Yamato joins and she drops the Odin LARP, that would be bearable. That would be bearable. And frankly, I think that's reasonably likely if she does join. Yeah, I don't know. Do a poll. I mean, whatever. We got another poll going. Maybe I guess we could do a poll. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Odin thing is deeply embarrassing. I hate it intensely. I can't believe that we're still doing this. And also, Jinbei, like, just joined recently. I mean, obviously, the crew is fucking full. It seems likely that she's going to join. And we are going to be cursed, if she joins, with the fucking eternal specter of... I can't believe... The Odin wank reached such a fever pitch that there is a literal embodiment of the eternal fucking jacking off of Odin that has gone on for hundreds of chapters now. That is a character's entire personality. I can't believe that Oda actually did that. I really think it's just these fucking Japanese individuals. They have no ability to restrain themselves from, like, jacking off about Japan. They go so hard in the paint about, like, whoa, guy, Japan in my, like, big fucking international whatever journey series. Oh, I'm cooming. I love you, Odin-sama. Like, Whitebeard sucked Odin's cock. Gold Roger sucked Odin's cock. Every character sucks Odin's cock. Oh my god. Okay, but I'm gonna give the cope argument. All right, here's the cope argument. This is the best we got for those of us who do not want this shit to happen. All right. I pray and hope that all this, like, vague wording, like these various things Jinbei has been saying of just like, well, you got to talk to, like, Luffy about joining. Like, there has been no hard and fast, like, Yamato talked to Luffy and join, okay? So all that does is that leaves a potential opening of this being a thing where she decides to, like, stay behind and protect Wano, because, like, that's the thing that Odin would do. So stay behind and continue your, like, headmate mental illness of thinking that you're literally Odin for whatever, as long as you want to. Just fuck off and do that. Fine. You can be out of the series. You can LARP off screen. Totally fine. Don't bring that shit on my fucking crew. Do not do that shit. I will just bitch and moan eternally if that happens. Oh, man. You thought me whining about Jinbei was something? Ooh. Bob. Bam. Odin literally did not stay in Wano. But that's the thing. Odin temporarily left Wano and then came back. By the way, he was gone for like 2 years. No, that's not true. He was gone for... No, he was gone for several years, now that I think about it. I was just thinking of, like, the Roger thing was, like, 2 final years or something? But, like, Odin left Wano, and it was a huge mistake for Wano, you know? It was a massive mistake. So I just think it would, like, one way that would make some sense is that, like, she can be like, well, I'm not gonna do the thing that Odin did that was the huge mistake. I'm gonna, you know, protect Wano for him or whatever. Now, I'm gonna admit, this shit right here, Heroic and Free, Oda and the editors, they are gassing up, like, Odin's, like, love for being free. They present it as, like, unambiguously good, even though, without question, like, Odin leaving Wano was a huge mistake and utterly, like, destructive and, like, not fulfilling his obligations to his fucking people. Possibly the worst leader in the entire series. And, like, yeah, I mean, he died to make up for it, but, like, how many people fucking died while you were off fucking around with the Whitebeard pirates? You know? And again, it's not like he was a young man at the time. Like, Momo's, like, 8, you know? I mean, he was, like, I don't know. He was in his, like, 20s or 30s or something. Maybe he was a little younger than that. I don't know. Anyway, Yamato, and again, I mean, I don't want to dwell too much on it, but, like, Yamato, she's, like, her fucking fighting style. Like, it's Kaido, aka bad, because it's boring. It's like 2 moves, that's nothing. Okay, she's got a Devil Fruit. Oh, amazing, a mythical Zoan Devil Fruit. Never had one of those in the crew before. That's like ice powers or something. Do we need that? I don't know. Brooke's got ice. Do we need more? No. We just don't need any of it. I mean, again, this doesn't really matter, but, like, what's her role in the crew? What's her fucking dream? adventure generically, that's fucking cringe, bro. We don't need that. Odin had at least a purpose in leaving. She's just like a girl who wants to travel and have fun. Like, that's fine, but that's as... I mean, okay, here's my point. And again, I'm going back to this, because this is really what I want to end on, you know? I mean, we'll do the poll and stuff. Her dream is to become Odin, which will never happen. Her dream is to be a deadbeat dad. Here, I challenge you to dispute me on this. Yamato has less reason to join the crew, less, like, connection to the crew over time than Carrot. If Carrot is deemed unworthy of joining the crew, which she has been unequivocally, then Yamato definitely does not deserve to be in the crew. Again, she's another fucking, like, ace connection character. Like, we need more of those. She's the Odin wank character. We've already got one. His name is fucking Momonosuke. He's the son of Odin. Remember that? Yamato LARPs as his dead dad in front of him. Bellamy would be a better addition. Now, okay, I don't want Bellamy to join. Bellamy is a perfect ally character. Yamato is a perfect ally character. Jinbei is a perfect ally character. Because Jinbei had other things going on. Yo, people shit on Brook a little bit because, like, I mean, Brook was kind of didn't need to join. But Brook was a perfect candidate to join because Brook had nothing else going on other than eventually getting back to see Laboon, you know? Anyway, whatever. So, Yamato, please stay and protect the island. Please. Please. I beg of you, Oda. I beg of you. And he might do it. And let's just entertain. This might be our last chance. This might be the last edition of the show where we can entertain this thought. But let's just entertain the possibility for a moment. What if she does not join? Just take a moment, you know. It's not a 0% possibility. Just imagine the seething and the coping and the rending of garments and the gnashing of teeth and the crying and the dying and the sewer sliding, boys. Oh my God. I would weep tears of blood of joy. Pure. It would be so, the sneedening would be off the chart. I would love it so, so deeply. I also don't know why Yamato is so popular, except I do, because she is a fucking cute girl. With a sort of unique personality in that she's like Genki. And she will like show her tits because she thinks that she's Odin because she has a fucking mental illness. And she's a fucking idiot. She needs to wake up and just accept that she is not another different human being, especially not in front of the person whose dad just died. You need to knock that shit off, all right? You need to knock it off immediately. And, like, I would love it if that again, if she joins and, like, wakes up, at least then I don't have to deal with that for the rest of the fucking series. But it doesn't matter, because she's going to Odin wank for the rest of the series. So don't fucking join my crew. You fucking LARPer, piece of shit, asshole, dumbass. Get the fuck out of here. I would literally rather have Carrots, but I don't want either of you. Fuck off. Fuck off. All right. There you go. There does need to be a pic of Yamato assembling Legos. Her autism is off the charts. All right. Color page. Okay. Looks cool. Oh, God. Adventure piece. Adventure piece. I love to see it. There's my man. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, now, okay. Reddit. You're not ready for this one. She's definitely the neurodivergent representation of the crew. That's true. This adventure piece stuff was ooh. Oh, it's just what I need. It's what my cold, dark heart needs. I can't fucking believe this is the first time. Thank God it was used one time before the series end. That would have gone down in history as I would have been like the most disgraceful choice that Oda ever made, was abandoning like the initial whole concept of the Grand Line, which I deeply loved. All right, what do we got? Base News Morgans. Okay, we got a puzzle solved. Let me pull that up. Hang on. It's just, this is what we need, man. We need to go back to that well. All right, $5 from Base News Morgans. If you can't solve this in 30 seconds, then Yamato will do something. All right, I can't make out those last couple of words. It says, oh God, I don't know that one. That's not fair. I haven't studied that far yet. I don't know what that means. Okay, I concede. I don't know what this means. I'm looking it up. Let me see here. Where's fucking G-Show? Damn it, Base News Morgans. Or maybe I'm wrong. I'll find out if I'm actually a fool and I'm supposed to be able to read it correctly. Come on, copy the goddamn text. There it is. All right. There it is. I have not learned these. That's unfair. Oh, it's assassination. Ansatsu. I haven't learned that. God damn it. It's Nate's fault that Yamato's going to join the crew. Well, I am Oda, and I do write the series, so I guess that's fair. I wonder what level of Wanikani is Ansatsu or assassination. Oh, wait. Assassination classroom is going to be Ansatsu Kyo. Oh, what's classroom? Kyoshitsu. Classroom is Kyoshitsu. Haha. I remember that. All right, there you go. I'm done. If Yamato joins, what real country would she be from if Zoro is already Japan? Well, her dad was from, like, Russia equivalent, right? So I guess also Russia? I don't know. No, she's going to be based Polak. Yeah, she's going to be Polish. No, wait, don't say that. Then I might want her in. Then Takuto might want her in too. No. We don't claim her. Although, her design has a lot of white and red. I'm just saying, Pole Bros. I'm seeing some of that in there. All right, anyway. What if Oda did say she was Polish? I mean, I would think that's cool. But I still don't want to join the crew. She can fuck off and die. All right, we got to do the vote, everybody. It's time. Did you win Buckaroo Bits? Let's find out right now. She's Ukrainian. Romania. Let me see. Okay. Lebet. All right. Now, can we get in the chat right now? Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some votes? Is it Goda? Is it Hackta? Everybody, let's spam the chat. Hackta or Goda? Post it in there right now. Start spamming. Are we seeing more Goda or are we seeing more Hackta? What do the people say? Let's get that shit in there. All right, there you go. All right, there they go. Okay, now I'm seeing a lot of okay, a little bit of Hackta, a little bit. All right, the Hacktas are holding. They're holding the line. Oh, all right, quite a bit of Hackta there. All right, now let's pull it up while we get that going. Woo! Okay, the numbers are in, and it is 91% Goda and 9% Hackta. All right, there were 20 brave souls out there voting versus 48. Okay, so these guys really went in. They really went in on Goda this time. In fact, it's a 10-1. I mean, I guess that's the 91% to 9. God damn. Yep, Yamato brought it down. Yamato was really fighting for that Hackta right there. But the Cross Guild lads. Come on, I sold my child. Yo, we got Cross Guild. Bro, we got Crocodile relevant to the series again. We got Yamato made a complete Hackta. I don't know, Mihawk's around, that's all right. We got it doesn't, everything else is aside. Adventure pieces. Why fuck around and pretend that it's not pure fucking Goda, which it obviously is.
Easy money.
The Godas have it, boys. The Godas have it. It cannot be denied. The American people are tired of Wano, and they want Adventure Piece. And Oda's given it to us. It's been 2,000 years, but at last. Exact. I'm sorry you're ruined, buddy. I'm sorry about your child. There was really no contest here. It had to go to Goda. If any chapter was Goda in recent years, it was going to be this one. Again, you know, the initial shock, you lost all your bits. Hey, it happens. You just got to come back and earn them back next time, all right? Play some small tactical bets. Play the odds. You'll win it back. Shit opinion that you think the adventure is going to happen and won't be off-screened. Well, let me say this. Actually, a lot of the actual like travel stuff that happens is off-screened, but if there's just like a bit, you know, crew interactions, give us like half a chapter of crew interactions and end that chapter with like, there's an island on the horizon and there can be like plot updates that happen. I mean, again, we're using the log pose. That goes a long way. Just using it alone is good. That's what I want. It's been used one time now in the series. Thank God. Thank God. It's the unknown, exactly, Takuto. That's Adventure Piece right there. We're exploring unknown lands. We have no plan other than keep on fucking going. You can see that Post Wano was based in Kino in spite of Nika BS. I mean, that would be like saying, like, is One Piece bad now because Nika exists. No, One Piece is not bad now. Nika is a stain on One Piece that will never be fully undone, even if it is mitigated somewhat. But like that doesn't make everything about One Piece bad, you know. So that's the real piece. So there you go. Show Jinbei steering. That's all I want. One chapter of Jinbei steering. That's all I need, please. We're almost on the ship. So close, baby. So damn close. All right, everybody. I think we're done. That's it. Adventure Piece is coming, baby. It's coming hot and heavy. We're almost done with Wano. Just a little bit left to wrap up. Possibly next chapter. I mean, it looks like next chapter we like literally leave. Maybe there will be like an end of last chapter. There's like a dramatic thing and it'll continue into one more. I don't know. I hope that we're done next chapter, but there will be no chapter next week because there's no Shonen Jump next week. I don't know. What is it, like fucking Golden Week or something? I don't know, the damn Nip holidays. So we'll be back in 2 weeks and we'll continue on doing our shit, man. Well, I think a cutaway to the rest of the world is extremely likely, but it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, we have to finish up some stuff in Wano first. Yeah, we're gonna get some of that stuff, no doubt. Yes, and when you see the mark of the man with flames, you will know him by his crest. That's what it's gonna be, Deadbreath. Thank you for this deep lore reveal. Next chapter will be 3 months of Uta Film Red. I can't wait for that. So we'll be back next week. SBS episode. Oh, I can read that. Kaizo. Kaio. That's Sea King Star. Kaiose? Chads? What am I misreading about that base news? What does that mean? King of the Sea Star. Twice you cut today? What's wrong with that? I can read it. Kaiose. That's what that means. Oh, Neptune. Oh God, you're right. That is I literally learned that. I should have known that. Yes, that's true. Neptune Chads. Wait, do we want to see Neptune? Is that a thing? I can't remember. All right, doesn't matter. Anyway, Act 4, bros. We begin next chapter for sure. All right, we'll be back next week. Excuse me. We'll be dabbing. We'll be seething and coping. Let me pull the chat up here. I just wanted to show off. Yo, if you're having fun talking about One Piece with me and the gang, people, scroll right down here to right here. Join the Talking Pirates Discord. Where we talk about the chapter when it comes out beforehand. We talk about it after, theorizing going all the time. The One Piece re-uploads are over here. Main YouTube channel. Go there. Hey, go to my Patreon and give me money. Because I'm working real hard and fast on a video. Ooh, there is a video that you guys are going to like that's not going to, it's not going to take long. It's not going to take long, and you're going to like what you see. Ooh, I'm very excited about it, but yeah. I'll let everybody know about it because it's relevant to our mutual interests. To some degree. We'll see what it's about. I won't say any more than that. Oh, I already said too much. It's all right. I said what needed to be said. Yeah, so there you go. Fucking Discord, YouTube, main channel, etc., etc. Give me money. New info on Film Red came out just now. Sandman AP, dare I click on it? Let's just see, what do we got? Oh. Should I read it? I think I won't read it. I mean, I saw it. I won't show it to you guys. You guys can click on that if you want to. If you didn't read it, don't bother. There you go. All right, everybody. It's been fun. I'll see you next time. See you on next Friday. There will be another fucking stream. No chapter. We'll talk about something. And and on Sunday in 2 days, there's the usual game stream. So stop by that if you want to watch me play Kingdom Hearts or something else one of these days. All right. I'll see you then, everybody. Bye.